We've come to associate drone aircraft with the military and the fight against terrorism in far-flung parts of the world. But the commercial future of drone technology is emerging a lot closer to home. In fact, you can find it deep in the heart of Texas, as Brandon Scott reports.
This ranch in South Texas is now a test site for drones. Unmanned aircraft that could change the future of flight.
Does this little thing ever feel like your baby?
Every day, every day.
John Hughley is the mission commander in charge of this 16-foot airplane. It can fly up to 120 miles per hour and is completely controlled by pilots on the ground.
It's absolutely the equivalent of going from propellers to jets in the aviation industry. This is the next step, if you will, in aviation. It's a complete change of how we do business. Mission is 01.
Hughley and his team from Texas A&M University in Corpus Christi are testing how to launch, fly, and land drones safely. They're also looking for ways to use drones for everything from tracking weather systems to searching for ocean oil spills.
Everything you can imagine that we do with helicopters and manned aircraft today, we can do with the drone, but we can do it with a full magnitude of cost difference.
Congress has instructed the Federal Aviation Administration to start the process of integrating drones into the national airspace by next summer. Just 6 states were selected by the FAA to develop test sites for unmanned aircraft. The FAA chose this Texas ranch in part because its remote location makes test flights safer and keeps them away from public property. Opening the skies to drones is lucrative, with an estimated economic impact of $8 billion in Texas alone. Research in South Texas could create 1,200 jobs in that region over the next 10 years. At A&M Corpus Christi, researchers credit students for some of the most innovative ideas in drone technology.
Really, our imaginations are the only thing that limits the possibilities of the vehicles.
Cody Torno is an engineering major. He's developing an unmanned aircraft that can broadcast live video from inside thunderstorms and hurricanes. We found him working inside the lab on spring break.
Why would a college senior give up his spring break and spend his time in the lab instead of on the beach?
This is an opportunity that is only offered once in a lifetime, really. I mean, the one thing with research is governmental backing is not that easy to get, and the fact that it's already been established that the government is behind the research, that means that there really is very few limitations on what we can do.
Out on the ranch, Mission Commander Hughley truly believes the sky is the limit.
We'll get to a full integration process where we have aircraft flying, manned and unmanned, partnered in the sky. This is everything of writing the rules, figuring out the safety requirements, and certifying aircraft to physically do the job.
And in the years to come, the university plans to broaden its research beyond this site to include 11 separate test ranges. The goal is to cover 6,000 square miles of Texas airspace, from the mountains in the west all the way to the Gulf Coast. For CBS This Morning Saturday, Brandon Scott, Kennedy County, Texas.